All right. All right, here we go. So we've got Kraken in with 1 win here, and we have 1 draw. So that means that translates to 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw. So we are looking at, yeah, close matches here for sure. Close matches. I'm gonna do our get the names right. It is right? Yeah. Cool.
So they tied up this time. We're gonna see how King of the Hill maps goes for these teams. Randy continuing to be a major threat for any team that he comes up against. He's almost like the Zave reborn, you know. And Shoutso is kind of like the Loth reborn.
Yeah.
We're seeing these returns of these more or less legendary players in the league, kind of coming back in their ulterior forms. And
Legendary
Trashful's
map
kind of like oh my god,
I can't think of who our Diva player from first season is here.
All right, so we've got Rexaw opting for that Roadhog again. Again, interesting pick. A lot of times he's kind of fallen out of the meta due to how easy it is to build alt charges off of. Both teams, though, opting for the bridge with 2 fairs in the air and no boops. Very confusing. Rexaw, though, picks up Wandy, shutting him down. Randy dive bombing onto Shoutso, and they're just starting to collapse on this point here. Kraken's doing an awesome job of taking this over.
Oh, Binsu is saying no to Farah, I see. Very targeted in right away.
True, but they're starting to collide right now. Anything to take care of Randy. Even the Winston's trying to get in on that. We got some big boop opportunities here. Blondie just barely avoiding going down into the pit.
Oh, Rexaw gets knocked out, and he was waiting for that.
Randy picking up trash and just constantly picking up these targets.
Randy, nice boops there. Randy again dominating, not being shut down at all yet.
Randy just can't help but shut down these targets. Oh, I don't even know how that made sense. That was not on purpose.
Yeah, there was no way he planned that. That was not. That was a lobbed rocket.
Just awesome play all around by Randy here.
Here they come to that bridge.
I was going to say, Team Dragon's got to just give up that bridge.
They're getting way too... There's a lot of opportunities there.
You know,
Dragon's a little split up right now. I'm going to say Shock and Awe is...
Yeah, you can see him behind the wall there. Not in good position.
He's too close to that Winston. That's it. Binsu ended up taking him out, but...
All right, Dragon. A team not used to losing matches here is finding themselves in a tight spot.
They really are.
Having a good way
Look at Randy, just fearless over there. Oh, I'm just going to fly to the far corner of the map, almost to the spawn.
And again, they're opting to go on this bridge. I just can't agree with that. Miss hook, though, out of Rexaw opens up an opportunity here, but Blondie just gets blown up.
Wow.
So Psycho Otacon trying to contest with this dominant force. Picks Sipiter, but not enough. Got to be careful. Hook goes down, those missed.
So he knows he's got some opening, and Psycho Otacon opts out for the window. Oh! I think he did some self-damage.
Picks up Rexaw. Is Sipiter going to ult? Yes, she is.
Very nice. We got Cupcakey with the ult, keeping the point, saying let's push this over to 100% and call it a match.
Yeah, Kraken just responds completely. Good teamwork, good coordination. Weren't able to connect when needed for Team Dragon.
Also a great Zen skin there, the Nutcracker.
Oh yeah, classic one.
Classic.
I will say though, my theory is it's a little easier to hit headshots on a Nutcracker Zen. Something about that little nut on the top of his head right there.
Yeah.
That's just like a bullseye.
It is actually, yeah.
Like, what's going on there? What's really going on there? All right.
Well, we confirmed that doesn't change their hitbox.
No, it doesn't. No. I'm just saying.
All right. I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Gives you something to aim for.
Yeah.
So Team Kraken feeling really good.
going into these matches.
That was a nice move for them. So Shatso going off the Zen, interesting. Maybe to deal with some of the splash damage coming out of Pharah. And they opt to kind of drop their own Pharah here and see if this works.
Uh-oh, pause.
Got a no sound thing here going on, so give me 1 second.
One sec. We'll fill your airwaves. Just sound.
Could have built an empire together. That was your dream, not mine.
Well, unfortunately, we did have to do a restart there for some sound issues that required a restart to work. So it's all right, though. So right now, Kraken is still up 1 point. Are you thinking about creating a static?
I am going to do that.
That's a good idea. So they will be credited 1 point here going into our next matches here. You know what the really fortunate part is? This was actually the map that they were playing initially, so that part is at least a little consistent. Alright, so teams running pretty much the same thing that we saw before. They're definitely going to need to deal with Randy if they're going to be able to win these points. So let's see what they got. This time, Blondie opting to go that healer route as opposed to, again, what we've seen traditionally out of him is that flanker maneuver. So, interesting moves, and this is the first time we've seen Psycho Otacon on Reaper. They might be thinking that with the Rexaw Roadhog, Reaper just tends to shred targets, but he gets booped right off right away by Randy, and now Kraken already starting off with a big advantage. Cupcakey in the back, getting some kills here, but isn't able to keep Binshu up, but They're doing so much damage it might not matter. We'll see once Psycho Otacon rejoins this fight how quickly Rexaw drops. A lot of energy built up, but just not enough. Shatso goes down. Psycho Otacon gets in the fight, isn't able to stay up, and Dragon's not able to push in here in a consistent way without just getting completely blown up by the onslaught. Randy, Cupcakey, Rexaw, the minute they cross that barrier, those doors, they're already taking tons of damage. I think they got to figure out, I think Trash Wolf's got to be able to use this defense matrix a little bit more consistently if they have any hopes at getting through these barriers. Or they could always adopt the Reinhardt.
You could. We've seen plenty of Rhine play.
Oh, and Dragon just picks up 2 kills right away, and the tanks are already out of the picture.
That mech counts as a kill. Blondie holding on to that ult, though.
Team Dragon is scattered right now. Oh, 6 shots by Will, though. Picks up 1. They now have an advantage, but the question is, how are they going to be able to use this? McCree is a little bit out of position here. If he's not careful, he's going to get picked up.
Wow.
The shouts are way up there. You know, we noticed this with the last time. They got to be careful with these out of position moves. Ult coming in.
Ooh, that's a... Will's got a good Deadeye opportunity here if he can line it up.
Oh, picks up 2.
Nice work.
Looks, but again, nothing with the Mercy.
No. There we go. Sipiter with a nice res.
Kraken picking it up. And it looks like they weren't able to get the res off. They weren't able to really... Dragon just wasn't able to connect when they needed to. They do have the res from Wandy, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it in here.
Yeah. It's
I know he does.
Oh, no. There we go.
Misses the 3rd.
Still arguably pretty good.
They need these ults, though. Dragon needs to figure out how to get the ult. And they managed to get Cupcake, so that's a healer down.
Yeah,
Good for
Trash
them.
Wolf knew what
Randy,
she
look
was
at that.
doing.
Just on these healers.
Wait.
He's already shooting right back up.
That was some good mercy on Farah right there for a minute. I gotta hold her breath, surprisingly enough.
Big ult on a Trash Wolf is going to be enough to take out some targets. Sipiter, though, already has her res up. She's looking for 2, only able to get 1.
It was a big one, though, given that it was their tank, but
Randy's
is
just
it enough?
sitting there, picking up kill after kill. They never took him out. You know, if I'm Team Dragon, I am not happy. I am not happy with Randy, because he is the epitome of what is shutting them down.
Wow.
I think if you're... We had already ran this point before. We'll allow this to play out just to be able to...
Because I think we're not in contention for playoffs right now either, so we're playing for points.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not too worried about... Yeah, if this was playoffs, maybe we'd run it a little bit different. But for right now...
Yeah, playoffs, we would clearly make that quick change. Oh, I know why. This is having deja vu here.
Yeah, Randy knows this is a strong map for Farah, but... Oh, the flash comes down. He misses a shot. Will is the McCree.
Well, no.
But you know what?
Wow.
Randy spent so much time focusing on those kills that the rest of the time...
He was not paying attention to the point. That's another great element that people neglect is that, hey, you can distract the team from the point.
Yep. And this is finally looking like Team Dragon is saying, okay, we've had enough. You didn't even want to play this point. Well, now we've got it.
Yeah.
Great plays there. Will surviving at least enough. And I really think Dragon's really relying on the skills of Will to get to deal with Randy, and that can be really challenging for any hit scan player. but it is his kind of primary role, it looks like, on this team.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's doing a good job hitting a lot of headshots here.
He's going to have a really good opportunity here and let the team just kind of...
Damn, that was some good shots.
Nice shot. That's so satisfying to see
So
those.
now Blondie in the back as Genji finishing off some key targets with the dive. Dragon's got to be feeling really good about this. They're picking up kill after kill and regrouping.
And then some. They're even doing a little bit of overextension there, but it's okay because it's paying out. They're doing all right.
Gotta be careful. Now Blondie's way in a tough spot. He's able to get out though. Definitely very comfortable in the Genji play. You can see those dashes. He knows how to spin around, get over the walls, avoid that future damage.
So if I was Kraken right now, I'd say, guys, let's regroup and go around back. I want to see if that's what they're going to do here. Kind of looks like they're going to give it a shot. Good original push.
Gotta be careful. Charged up Mofo and then missed his dash. That's not looking good for him, but they got a lot of ults, but they gotta deal with Sipiter, and they know that.
Here they're coming up on 70% on the point there for Dragon.
Pick comes in. Kraken's popping a lot of ults, but Rexaw, again, it's really, he can be a big ult target if you're not careful. And Sipiter dies somehow. Might have gotten booped off, and Dragon now is taking control of this point with another ult coming out of their Zen. Psycho Otacon taking control of it. Cupcake is falling back. I do not think that they're going to have time to recap this point, and Dragon finally draws first blood.
Wow.
Randy's going for it, but not enough time. And it's 2-1 right now.
Very nice work on Dragon's part. I think they just got hungry and had enough and decided to group up.
I agree. You could finally see them starting to work together. Honestly, Shoutso on Ryan, that was huge. They have the ability to prevent a lot of Randy's incoming damage. You actually see him switching off Pharah, and I don't think it was working as well as they thought it was. Being able to prevent the damage just from connecting with players is so huge, and it just worked really well. In addition to blocking the hooks, I think the Ryan was definitely the right choice. Very not traditional, but when you're running these different teams, you're recognizing that there's huge things that are shutting you down. You have to react to those specific things that you're losing to, not just what you perceive to be the general meta picks.
Well, I was going to say one of the bigger changes we've seen over the course of the league here is that we've seen that this season, as well as last season too, we're seeing that dynamic change to different heroes who they're not staying stagnant and just hitting their head against the wall.
Huge kills out of Dragon right out of the gate, and Kraken's already trying to fall back. Rexall trying to get out of there, trying to save his energy. If he can save his energy, that's going to be huge, but he doesn't somehow. Blondie manages to pick up that kill, picks up the Mega. He's right at full strength, and they've got the point. Big plays here, really big plays by Dragon. They feel
nice.
reinvigorated almost, seeing this aggression coming out of them. Blondie, we've consistently seen, has been great at flanking and dealing with these targets, and now we see him back on it. I think that's
such a good
move.
approach. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good move. Shots on the Ryans again. Really good changes here that they've incorporated. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Wow.
Randy blows him up with one headshot.
I think every time we make a call out like that, big ult coming right through. Shoutso.
So Sipiter, though, is going to have her ult up soon if they don't deal with her. But she's almost down, 66%. She's managed to get this ult off, though. Kraken's going to have a really good shot at picking up this point. Oh, picks up Binsu.
Trash Wolf's out of the mech. That's going to be a big detriment.
Ooh, they give it up.
Will's still holding on.
Will on Randy here. Gotta be careful.
Will v. Randy.
Oh, picks up the kill. Picks up Mofo. Will doing a great job with just a little bit of health.
That is really, really good play there.
Dragon's looking like they're going to be able to recap this point. They do have the Mercy res, but she's going to be too far away to do much of anything, and now Cupcakey's taken out, and they're looking at 60% on the point.
Wow.
And look at all those ults for Team Dragon. They are in a very strong position right here.
Yeah, they're ready to defend this point well.
Rexall with this Graviton is going to be big. If Trash Wolf can eat this ult, it's all over. But is she going to be able to anticipate it? A lot of ult charge coming in here. Let's see what we got here.
Charge
Be
is
careful.
building again, over 50%.
Cupcakey opts for the ult, but gets pushed back by
Ooh,
Shout. So good
interesting.
moves there to completely negate it.
Are they
They're
gonna-
trying to respond to that the whole time? Wandy's in the back, picking him
off
Sipper's
and
only
drops
able
an
to
ult.
res one. She has to though because there's no other options.
This is all they
There
got.
you go. Ult comes down. They're just trying to stay alive.
Little
which they
panic
do.
ult.
There's nothing else they can do. They're at 99% and they got the point.
And that's it. Wow. So we got ourselves a tie game here.
Yes, we do.
Next one takes it, guys.
Awesome plays right now. You can see Dragon really connecting these kills and collapsing on these targets. This Rhine play, definitely the way to go.
Wow. Maybe that was the missing piece there.
Very well could be. Things are resonating very well with this team, and you can definitely see it in their play style and their approach. It's just direct. It's very cool to see. Maybe Shoutzo didn't have his sound working the whole time. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe that was why they fell back so hard.
We've got Ryan up front. They're opting to go more towards the main doors, get on the point first. With that Lucio, very strong. A lot of the combat takes place in the point, and they've already got their first pick.
Lucio's in a good spot for those boops if he lines those up. I'm just waiting for him to line them up.
They trade him out here, and it's looking like Team Dragon's in a pretty aggressive spot. Randy, though, drops in a really uncomfortable spot for him. He gets picked up right away by Will. Rexaw's on the point. He's also not going to be able to get out of here alive. Team Dragon's just collapsing on him. Cupcakey's back there. I'm going to be shocked if she makes out of this one.
Yeah,
I bet
wow.
She might.
She's holding it.
Ooh,
Oh,
opting for the
that is
aggression. Holy shit. She says no.
ballsy.
You know, a lot of teams will take this as an opportunity to scatter.
Yes.
Or stagger, rather.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's, let your Zen, let whoever stay back there.
Yeah.
We'll pick them up.
Let them split up. I was interested to know if she was going to hold back a little bit, but
So Wandy, though, interesting play in general. He's definitely somebody who makes some aggressive moves, gets up in his target's faces. Ooh, that's huge. That opens up Kraken in a major way. We're going to see if they're able to deal with it, which it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. If I'm Team Dragon, you're just trying to hold on for as long as you can. That's all you got to do. You don't have to win. It might be challenging to take the point back, so just extend it. Get it to 50% or more. You can suicide on that point, which he does.
look out for Will. Sipiter, good heal, staying alive. Mofo
Nice
with the shield in
maneuvers
there.
by Shoutzo there.
Yeah.
Randy in a very aggressive position. Oops. I don't know how I ended up over there, but somehow Shoutzo manages to pick up the kill. They've now got a big advantage. Shoutzo, the ult. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
Is he going to get in a good spot? He's going to get in a good spot before he drops this ult?
He might not even need to. They're just dropping like crazy, just standing with the shield.
Wow, yeah, he doesn't even need to do the ult.
And he saves it. Good old control there. He had an opportunity to maybe top two, but why when you're already dropping down so many targets? We're at 60% for Team Dragon here. And some huge ults on the plate here. Psycho Otacon's going to have his ult to kind of keep him up. Good timing with Shakana, who already popped his.
I want to see if Wandy gets around back, maybe try and do a flank ult there, as we like to see
Pick on
from our
McCree, though, is
Genji.
going to be definitely very huge as they're now starting to engage. Mofo for show just pelting them relentlessly. Ult coming down, though, picks up Randy, of all people. Cupcakey trying to keep her team up. Mofo, though, holy cow, knocking targets off the point. Shots not able to do a whole lot there, and Sipiter's able to hold her res, and Kraken regains the point.
Wow, very nice work there.
Big thing, though, if Bondi was paying attention, Cupcakey popped her ult. All he needs to do is get this Dragon Blade on their team, and they have no way to resist it as long as that Mercy dies. So this is big right here.
Let's see, he's getting in position, drops his ult immediately. Can't get him off. Randy knew where to focus that, but now we got a big ult.
Coming down, Trash Wolf picks up Mofo, but Sipiter again, they got to deal with this Mercy.
Wow.
Ult coming down from Rexaw, though, traps a couple.
Yeah, but it's not enough. They weren't able to answer that. I see Mofo going nuts in there as well, pushing him off the point. Randy picking up the kills at the end.
Team Dragon needs to show some control here. If he's able to pick up Binshu, that's going to be big. He's not, though. Randy's already sniffing him out to protect his teammate. Binshu's getting back into the fight. No big ults here for either team as this is going to be in drive.
This is going to be raw
going to have her
pile.
up as well. Shatso picks up one. They got to deal with Randy, though, who's already behind him. But they're down 2. Randy picks up the target. He's already down, though, to half. Are they going to be able to deal with him? They're not. Oh, Randy blows up 2.
Randy for 3? No?
Trying to deal with that fair. They're just not able to connect it. That's a heartbreak right here, as it looks like Team Kraken's going to be able to take this point and win it. Oh. Not going to be enough.
Really close plays there, though.
Team Dragon was right within range, was not able to get Mercy down at those key points.
It was almost as if they had their ults in sync. Because it wasn't... there was no imbalance there. They were answering it with ults.
So that concludes our final game with the Team Kraken win.
Yes.
Very close games there. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a play of the game.
Yeah, that was a little disappointing. But there were a couple call-outs. I was trying to think, looking down the list there. Obviously, we saw... I was like, Trash Wolf had some amazing plays throughout the series. I mean, just not only with the ults coming in as a diva, but you had immense amounts of damage and finishing up the kills right away. In combination with, obviously, your offensive shock and awe Zen play, too. So
yeah, I mean, both of these teams have some really strong players on their sides. I think Team Kraken really, was finally tested in a very real way today.
Yeah.
And I think what we're going to see in the finals coming up, which will be between Kraken and Dragon, is that they're just not going to be able to just walk over these teams. They're going to resist. They're going to cause some issues. And I think Dragon learned a lot about what it's going to take to win Kraken, or to beat Kraken. Dragon is going to have another key player on their team, Zusa, who's typically been playing this Lucio. And I do wonder what his reintroduction back into the team is going to mean for Team Dragon.
yeah, I think we're gonna have to keep our eyes on our Discord and see if we can, see if they're dreaming up some other strats and see what they have up their sleeves in terms of team comp and if they're gonna do any big change-ups. I don't think I was gonna say there shouldn't be any big major game changes between now and our finals. So I know today were the big announcements with the Mercy changes and such, but that won't hit us until the next season. So.
Correct, yeah. We won't be playing with any new changes for next week, hopefully. If we do, that'll be exciting, but I don't think we will be. We are going to have Team Kraken picking the maps for next week, since they are our top seed to our best knowledge. I'm almost 100% sure they are. So they'll be in charge of picking maps, which will give them some advantage. So you'll see Kraken and Dragon play again, and Phoenix and Hydra play again. We'll see a repeat of tonight's matches, but with a little bit more on the line. And kind of an opportunity for them to really run back. So it'll be interesting to see if Kraken's able, or if Dragon's able to take them down or not.
Yeah, so it'll be good. I think we're up for another exciting week. We'll have our hero highlight. We'll release in the next week, at the start of next week.
Absolutely.
And I think it'll be good.
Those in chat, definitely, if you noticed anybody who you felt is deserving of the hero highlight, a lot of people, we saw names kind of flying across the chat as we were going, so definitely let us know, communicate that. We take that into consideration, and we'll probably announce that next week. And then in the finals, we usually announce it the day of, kind of on a whim.
Yes.
So
we'll do that, and we'll do that based on chat as well. So all right, it's getting late here at Ignite, so we are going to wrap it up for the evening. But again, thanks for tuning in. Our website, as you can see here, scrolling across the top, is where you can find all info on us and the league, and feel free to join us up in Discord and talk to the players. So thanks again, everyone, and if you like this, tell a friend.
Absolutely. Have a good night.
Later.